Shalom. Call hello, Yahabashin Yahushai. Ba'ashim Akakwadash. Double honors to our elders and apostles who continue to rule well, being great examples to those younger brothers, man. Peace and blessing to the elect of Israel scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. All right. Working is a part of this truth. Okay. Once again, working is a part of this truth. Not only do we understand the basic principles of life itself, all right, living in a society where people work to maintain their basic necessities, all right, but we have to work in order to get what we want, man, all right, because it was all ordained in the beginning, man, all right, when Adam transgressed, when he listened to the foolish woman Eve, okay, who went off, who got deceived by the damn serpent, okay, what happened? The Lord said he was going to have to work to receive all that he could have, okay? All that he could have to nurture his family and to nurture himself, they're going to have to work. This is Genesis chapter 3 and verse 17. And unto Adam he said, because thou hast hearkened unto the voice of thy wife and hast eaten of the tree of which I commanded thee, saying, thou shalt not eat of it. Cursed is the ground for thy sakes. In sorrow thou shalt eat of it all the days of thy life. Thorns also and thistles shall it bring forth to thee, and thou shalt eat the herb of the field. In the sweat of thy face shalt thou eat bread till thou return unto the ground, for out of it thou was taken. For dust thou art, and unto dust thou shalt return. Okay? So, brothers go to work every single day, man. We hustle and we grind to, feed our families and to take care of our basic needs. All right, just living in this society, man. All right? But that's the point. If you don't work, you're not going to eat. You see? Now, brothers are tired of working for Esau Edom. Okay? We always have to get up each and every day. We always have to go work for the devil, man. All right? But that's that builds you up, okay? Now, that makes you understand that it takes work in order to get what you want, man. Okay? If you don't reap, you're not going to sow. So how much more for this truth? Okay? We have to reap in order to get the benefits. All right, the scripture said, when I was a child, I spoke as a child, but when I became a man, I understood as a man. This truth is more precious than anything else in this world, man. We gotta treat this truth as something like super precious, man. Okay, because the whole world can't receive this truth, but we got ministering angels all around us at all times that are ministering to us, allowing our minds to be able to comprehend the different parables and the different mysteries of the truth of the scriptures. Okay? You see? But what does that take? It takes discipline. It takes working. It takes putting your hand to the plow. All right? Because we got sluggers in Israel as well. And you know what the scriptures say about the sluggers, man? They're not going to eat. Now we understand the work that we're doing is all vanity. It's not going to benefit us, man, but it's only for the partial moment. It's only for the time that we have in this captivity, man, to make sure that we're being useful servants. Because if you're not working, if you don't have an income, all right, if you're not making sure that you have everything that you need to continue to be useful in this truth, then what are you doing, man? You're not being a useful servant for Yahweh Shin Yahushai. Okay? You're not adding on towards this ministry, man. You see? This is Ecclesiastes chapter 2 and verse. Let me jump down. Let me start at 11. Then I looked on all the works that my hands had wrought, and on the labor that I had labored to do, and behold, all was vanity and vexation of spirit, and there was no profit under the sun. Okay, so we understand that everything that we're doing is vanity, man. All right, from the work that we do every single day, okay, to us taking care of our woman's needs, Because if you have a wife, she wants you to give her attention. She wants you to take her out. Okay. But nevertheless, we understand that this truth requires a lot more work than just being in the world. All right, because in the world you have to work, but this truth you have to work extra harder, man. You got to put your all in this truth. But pretty soon we're gonna reap the benefits, man. It's not just about, we're not gonna continue to push this truth for 100 years. Brothers have to grind, have to work, and then every Saturday we have to go out there and then push this truth. Then one Saturday ends, then we have to go back to our steady grind. No, man, that's all gonna change. Okay, we understand that the Lord's gonna reward His prophets for everything that we're doing, man. We're gonna reap the benefits in the times to come, pretty soon. Okay, that's why we continue to persevere. That's why we make our calling and election sure, man. You see, this is Galatians chapter 6 and verse 9. And let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. As we have therefore opportunity, let us do good unto all men, especially unto them who are of the household of faith. Okay? So if we keep on pushing this truth, man, if you keep on holding your faith, all right, being part of the ministry, being brotherly, okay, pushing the name of Yahweh Shin Yahushua, we're going to reap the benefits, man. Okay? The Lord didn't call us into the truth for no reason. We are joint heirs with Yahushua. Okay? And that first comes with understanding that comes with understanding that the Lord is dealing with us, man. You got to have faith that the Lord is dealing with you. You got to have faith that every decision that you're making that is in His truth, it's all for the better of things. Okay? Because pretty soon, man, the things that we look for is salvation, first and foremost. And all these things are going to be added onto us, man. All right? Our new spiritual bodies. Okay? Having Yahushua
left side or right side?
ruled in the kingdom of men. Okay? Having the earth completely refreshed and turned right side up once again. Because right now this earth is completely wicked, man. And the wickedness has reached its limits. Scripture says the sins of Babylon has reached unto the heavens. So in order to reap those benefits, we got to work. That's what it comes down to. We got to endure to the end. Because no person who starts his truth, then looks back or start losing faith, you're not going to make it to the end. That's bottom line, period, man. All right? This is 2 Timothy 4. Let me start at 7. It says, I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith. Henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day, and not to me only, but unto them also that love His appearing. Okay? So ultimately, that's what we want to say, man. Yahushua, who's the finisher, and a witness for us, who's a perfect example of a person who actually finished the faith. We got to walk in that same lot. We got to walk on that narrow, straight path. We got a lot of wicked spirits out here, man, that will try to take you off your course. But you gotta stay on that course, man. You gotta always pray. You gotta always make sure that you're feeding the spirit, man. Because when you start feeding your flesh, then you're gonna start going off, and that's gonna lead to your destruction. Unless you're of the elect, the Lord's gonna chastise you and push you back on that narrow, straight path. You see? Let's get another precept. This is Revelation chapter 3 and verse 8. It says, I know thy works. Behold, I have set before thee an open door, and no man can shut it. For thou hast a lot of strength, and hast kept my name, Salakia, and hast kept my word, and hast not denied my name. You see? So we have kept the word of the Lord, man. We have not denied his name. Okay? And for doing that, for being righteous in the world full of darkness, for actually shining that light, the Lord is going to reward us for that, man. You see? We always got to throw some exhortation out there, man, because we know we go through hell every single day, man. Every single brother's going through it. All right? So I know the motivation goes a long way. So if we keep fighting, man, we're going to reap the benefits. All right? But it's all about enduring it till the end. It's all about enduring till the end, man. Revelation 3 and verse 12 in the same chapter. Him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my God, and he shall go no more out, and I will write upon him the name of my power, and the name of the city of my power, which is New Jerusalem, which cometh down out of heaven from my power, and I will write upon him my new name. You see? So he that overcometh. How do you overcome, man? By finishing your course. All right, everybody got a different walk that they have to walk in this truth, man. Okay? Some brothers might have to be locked up. Some are gonna have to be killed. Some are gonna have to, be put in these FEMA camps. Okay, might have to see some of their family members perish. But if you fight the good fight, and you fight through that, and you call upon the Lord Yahweh Shin Yahushai, and you keep your faith until the end, the Lord's gonna protect you, man. Okay, you're gonna be one of those coming back with Yahweh in chariots. You see? So, hey, man, in due time, we will reap the benefits. So with that, man, call Allah Yahweh Shin Yahushai, Wa Bahashim Kakwadash. Shalom.